Hello, my friends. Um, I'm showing this book for a reason. The Third Jesus was written a while ago. And in the book, starting page 144, there are 15 steps to God consciousness, along with lessons and exercises. The reason I'm sharing this with you today is that most people think that only Eastern wisdom traditions like Buddhism and Zen and so on are talking about enlightenment, but actually there are 15 chapters here, 15 teachings here from Jesus that actually are very, very practical in my view for us to reach unity consciousness, enlightenment, liberation from suffering, etc. And that there is no contradiction between the teachings of Jesus Christ and no contradiction between the teachings of Jesus Christ and those of other wisdom traditions. So in that vein, I shall just go over one of these teachings that I feel could be very practical as we wake up from human to metahuman. So what does human mean? I've said many times, the human mind is the conditioned mind that has perceptual and cognitive constraints that filter as our belief systems. And once they filter as our belief systems, they act as editing for our infinite creativity. Infinite creativity is limited by cognitive and perceptual constraints. I offer today lesson number 9. And of course, when we do our master classes, we'll go really deep into this, okay? And let me know if you like the idea of the master class and going deeply into this. So exercise 9 here, in my Father's house are many mansions. Applying the teaching, existence is multidimensional, therefore your own life is multidimensional. These words were offered as a reassurance to the disciples when they were afraid of losing Jesus and worried about the future of their souls. He promises to prepare a place for them in heaven. In modern translations, mansions is often replaced with rooms or dwelling places. I don't think Jesus meant anything as simple as there's plenty of room in heaven. He's referring to God's or the divine's omnipresence, or as we might say, the many dimensions that divine consciousness pervades. People remain anxious about enlightenment and whether or not a place has really been made for them. On the spiritual path, however, you discover that you are multidimensional. The belief that your life is confined to the material world derives from a very narrow focus of perception, when in fact you exist simultaneously on every plane, multiple lokas in the metaverse. If you liberate yourself from perceived limitations, you can experience the many mansions that Jesus refers to without waiting to die and go to heaven. All dimensions are included in one consciousness. And as one aspect of that consciousness, you're allowed the freedom to participate in whatever level you choose. Every dimension of consciousness has its own reality, because reality is different in different states of consciousness. And Knowledge is different in different states of consciousness, and your brain, your cognitive and perceptual mechanisms, your personal relationships, your social interactions, and the world that you dwell in has infinite possibilities. So more to come when we do the tutorials. Let me know if you think this is a good idea.